All right. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Step back just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I looked up, I saw you on the red carpet, and I was like, my girl Rachel is here representing. Are you presenting?
I am.
Look at you moving up in the world.
And I'm actually presenting at something tomorrow, and then I potentially am presenting something in November as well. So I have a really busy presenting schedule.
That is so cool. I look up every once in a while. I see you doing like really cool stuff. Yeah, I got you like in some shorts, you in some TV stuff. You like on set doing things. You like galas, fundraisers, presenting. I remember you when you was 12.
I think I was more like 15.
Well,
maybe 14.
14, yeah. Yeah, and you've blossomed into this amazing talent and a beautiful woman.
Thank
you. So who are you presenting to, and what is it that you're presenting them?
I actually don't know who I'm presenting to or what the category is. It still is a mystery to me. But all I know is that anyone that I am presenting to, I think that they're very worthy because this is a very worthwhile cause. I was researching the organization, and I think that what Health for Peace is doing is spectacular, especially the fact that they're focusing on medical outreach to Africa. Mm-hmm. And all these doctors and, people that have been involved with this cause, I think that they are doing something really special, and the fact that they are giving back to their community and really trying to make change, I think is just wonderful. So I don't know who I'm presenting to, but whoever they are, I'm excited to meet them.
I am very excited and proud to see that you have, at least a finger or toe in some kind of philanthropy, some kind of like change. We need more young people who are ambitious and creative enough to go for their God-given gifts, but at the same time look for ways that they can give along the way.
Right.
And I get it when people become famous and give back.
Right.
But where were you on the way to get fame? Like, what were you doing on the way when you had nothing and you're building something? Were you still giving? And the fact that you're doing that gives me goosebumps on a young person with talent as much as you have, that every time I look up, you're like, you're giving along the way. You're putting your energy out there, your time and your resource and your talent, and you're helping, and and you're not even there yet. To me, you're 100% universally successful because your heart and mind is already in that place.
Thank you.
Before you become like a megastar. So I bow to you. I take my hat off to you, and I commend you with all my heart. You're amazing.
Thank you. Any opportunity I get to help, doing any kind of charitable organization. I actually recently worked with a group called Project Cares, and it's 2 young kids that founded this, and their parents help support. They make what they call blessing bags for the underprivileged. And at these events, you are physically making these bags. You're packing, like soap and Kleenex and socks and all those things that could potentially make someone's day so much better. And making them feel human again when they're out in society, feeling like no one cares, feeling like people treat them differently because of the circumstances they're in. And when I was asked to do it, the first year, I was so excited. The second year, I saw that they posted about it, and I was like, oh man, can I be invited? And they're like, yes, and they're going to invite me again. So I like being involved in things like that. I've built a house before. I did a micro-housing build project once, helping underprivileged in Seattle. I sometimes run 5Ks for childhood cancer and breast cancer research. I've been involved with animal rescue organizations. So I like the opportunity to give back, because the world is so much more than just yourself. There are so many people out there, so many ways that you can help. And I think sometimes it can be overwhelming thinking, how can I help? But there are ways, active ways you can get out there and get involved. So I encourage you all, out there, if you're wondering what you should do, think about some of the causes that you really care about and just research, reputable organizations. And sometimes the smaller organizations are the ones that really need help. And get involved, invite your friends, and make a difference. And spread the word, of course. We have social media, spread the word.
Sure, that's amazing. So tell us about your career. First of all, tell me what's the coolest thing you've done so far, and who's the coolest person you've worked with so far, and then we'll talk about where you want to go with all this.
Oh man. So recently, because I have multiple really cool experiences, but I think recently...
But the coolest person was me, but other than me.
Right. I was getting to that. The coolest recent experience that I had on a set was I just filmed a series for Apple TV+. I can't say what it is, but they flew me out and put me up in Tulum for 2 weeks.
Wow, Mexico.
Yeah.
That's awesome down there. I have friends down there.
Oh, it's so pretty. I miss it so much. What I really liked is that they put me in this really private boutique hotel. It was in this little village. And they had security everywhere, and there was a few other small businesses in the area, and everyone in that community was so lovely. I really got to know multiple people there, and even if there was a language barrier, we still found ways of communicating, and I made some friends, and we all knew each other by name, and it was just a really lovely experience. And all the hotels that were on that area and all the other businesses, they all knew each other. They're all close friends. They hug, they talk when they see each other. I just really loved that environment. So I felt like that was really special. I feel like if I had been put up in a massive resort, I wouldn't have had that cultural, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity to build the kind of relationships I did. So I was very blessed to be put in a little 25 room, and it was a nice hotel. It was right on the beach. The room service was amazing. The staff was wonderful. Most gorgeous little boutique hotel you've ever seen.
That's awesome.
And, everyone was so kind.
That's cool. So, what about some of the things that you're looking to do in the future? Do you have any, I know you write, you produce, you direct. Are you looking at doing some projects above the line where you are actually in control of the creative, the writing, the directing, the producing? Are your ambitions to be really go hardcore with the acting? What's on the horizon for you?
I, of course, have multiple acting projects in the works and always auditioning and things like that. I have some writing that I'm doing right now with a co-writer. I cannot say anything about those, but let's just say I think that the pairing between the two of us is something really special, and I think that the projects that we're writing could be really interesting.
Awesome.
And I also, sorry.
Go ahead.
I recently graduated college with a degree in marketing, and so I'm also building my portfolio for that.
That's cool. Well, you can join my marketing company anytime you want to. Also, too, maybe there might be a little role in one of your films you can slide me into.
Yeah.
I got acting skills too,
Yes, you do.
Well, it was really exciting to see you here. Thank you for taking time out.
It was so great seeing
all this
you.
exciting action to give me a few moments. I really appreciate that. Where can we find you on the socials so we can build your fan base?
Yes, of course. On Instagram, it's @TheRochelleHenry. On Facebook, it's Rochelle Henry Actress. And on Twitter, it's Rochelle M. Henry.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest. I'll be in there to check out your presentation, and good luck with everything. You're amazing.
Thank you. It was great seeing you.
You as well.